Manchester United may be frustrated in their bid to sign PSG left-back Nuno Mendes this month, with the League One side keen for the Portuguese star to stay. The Red Devils have been strongly linked with a move for Mendes, with Ruben Amorin said to be prioritising a move for a left wing-back after injuries to both Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia this season. Diogo Dalot and Noussair Mazraoui have been filling in down the left-hand side since he took over in November, but according to The Telegraph, Amorim now wants to make Mendes his first signing at Old Trafford to give himself more cover. However, it's also claimed that United may hit a stumbling block in their bid to sign Mendes because PSG are attempting to convince the player to stay. It adds they are unsure why the 22-year-old would leave the club for a team that doesn't play in the Champions League and cannot offer the experience of competing in the Club World Cup next summer. Paris Saint-Germain want Mendes to sign a new deal, with his current contract set to expire at the end of the 2025-26 season, though it's been claimed he has no desire to agree to new terms. Amorim wants a left wing-back who is familiar with his 3-4-3 system, and Mendes knows how the 39-year-old likes to play, having featured under him at Sporting Lisbon for over a year before joining the French side. Mendes was a key figure under Amorim in the 2020-21 Primera Liga season, playing 35 times before PSG snapped him up initially on loan before paying his £31 million buyout clause. This season, his game time has been mixed under boss Luis Enrique, with 8 starts in League One so far, though he played the full 90 minutes in PSG's French Super Cup win over Monaco on Sunday. It comes with United also likely to sell struggling midfielder Casemiro this month. The Brazilian arrived at Old Trafford from Real Madrid for £70 million, but has struggled to reproduce his displays from his time at the Bernabeu. The 32-year-old has 18 months left on his contract, but is being lined up for a move to the Saudi Pro League, with ex-United man Cristiano Ronaldo reportedly playing a big role in trying to bring him to Al Nassr. Ruben Amorim refused to rule out the possibility of Joshua Xer leaving Manchester United in January, just 6 months after he joined the club. The Dutchman was signed in the summer from Bologna for £36 million and scored on his debut in the opening game of the season. Since then, though, Xer has struggled to influence games, scoring just 3 more times. Already, questions are being asked over his future, with Juventus reportedly keen on signing the former Bologna man. They're now led by Thiago Motta, was previously worked effectively with Xer in Serie A, and they're reportedly lining up a bid this month. The 23-year-old endured the embarrassment of being hauled off after half an hour in the final game of 2024 against Newcastle. His withdrawal was cheered by some of his own fans and has seen his long-term future in Manchester questioned. Amorim has made it clear he wants to retain Xer, but couldn't rule out his exit. "I want to keep Josh because he gives everything and he's trying in training, but we don't know," he said. "The window is open and we will see what happens. We just need to focus on training and to take this for the other games. It's just 1 point, so let's focus on the performance for the next games. United are in need of reinforcements, but, with funds at a premium, may have to sell before they can buy." Xer is among the assets who could command a decent fee, which could be reinvested back into the playing group, with goals still a problem for the Manchester outfit. Xer came off the bench for the final 10 minutes in Sunday's draw with Liverpool. In the final seconds, he was put through on goal and chose to square it to Harry Maguire, who blazed over from close range. Bruno Fernandes has been among those to defend Xer, who has found himself in the spotlight after his embarrassing substitute saga. He said everyone gets a little bit afraid of sometimes stepping into these big stages, but we need to understand the club we play for. We need to understand the demands to play for this club. But at the same time, I really get frustrated for what happened to Josh, because I was in the stands and I've never seen something like this. And it really frustrates me and annoys me because he's a player that always gives it his all, always tries as a player that is coming into the team. A frustrated Bruno Fernandes has challenged Manchester United to maintain the performance levels they showed against Liverpool following Sunday's 2-2 draw. The Red Devils headed into the match as heavy underdogs but exceeded all expectations against Arne Slot's side, even taking a deserved lead through the impressive Lisandro Martinez following a cute assist from Fernandes. Liverpool hit back with goals from Cody Gakpo and Mohamed Salah, but United persevered and were good value for the point that Ahmad's late leveller secured. United have been disappointing in the Premier League this season and only move up to 13th courtesy of their draw against the Reds. And while he was pleased with the performance, Fernandes admitted he was frustrated that United haven't performed like that in their other games this season. Speaking to Sky Sports, he said, "We have been criticised and fairly. Our position in the table says it all. We have lost too many points. Even today, we can't be happy with a point. We need the points, and we could have won the game at the end, but it's a fair result. Both teams played good football. I'm pretty upset. If we show this level at Liverpool, first in the league, why can't we do this everywhere? It frustrates me. Also, finally I did a proper performance. We said we need much more from ourselves to get more from this season." He continued, "We know how tough it is to play against Liverpool. Today we put in a real effort to the game. Playing with some passion and heart is what is going to give you something from the game. You have to put in effort, and that's why we took something from today. It can't stop here. We have to bring this frustration to the next game to understand this has to be the level. If we can do it in Anfield, we have to do it everywhere." Ruben Amorin echoed similar sentiments after the match when he was asked if the focus was now on maintaining this level of performance, saying, "That is clear. Everybody thinks the same thing. We have to start someday to be consistent, not in the way we play, but in how we face the competition. So let's start today." Manchester United defender Harry Maguire has posted on social media for the first time since Ruben Amorin provided an update on his future at the club. The former Leicester City man was due to be out of contract in the summer, but it has now been confirmed that United are planning on triggering a one-year extension option in his current deal. "Harry Maguire, we are going to trigger our option," Amorim said in his press conference ahead of Liverpool. "I spoke with him this morning and I told him that he has to improve his game on the pitch. We need him a lot, and also he has to improve as a leader, because we all know the situation that he had here, but we need him a lot in this moment. So we are going to trigger happily the option for Harry." The extension will see Maguire's contract at Old Trafford run until 2026. It will extend his time at the club to 7 years after completing an £85 million move in 2019. Just hours after the news was confirmed by Amorim, Maguire took to social media. But his concentration was on the PSC World Darts Championships final between United fan Luke Littler and Michael van Gerwen. The final took place on Friday night at Alexandra Palace. Littler made easy work of his opponent, coming out as 7-3 winner. After the match, Maguire again took to social media. He shared a picture of the 17-year-old with the trophy and wrote, "Ridiculous, congratulations, Luke the Nuka Littler." In his post-match press conference, Littler confirmed his despite to parade the trophy at Old Trafford. The first chance he will get could be on Thursday, 16th January, when United host Southampton.